All right, y'all. Yesterday, my emotions were a little off. Right, I was mentally clear-headed but emotionally foggy. Today, I'm good. We're going to talk about this missing stair, known as Hill Flip Co., aka Jason Peoples. So let's go.
What I'm doing here is called keeping receipts. It's very easy to do when you're not having to jump around from your 10th and 11th account. You can just talk about things and they stay there.
Yes, because no one has ever been unfairly banned on TikTok. So when that happens, you can just pretend that all of the evidence of your disgusting behavior never existed because receipts gone. But let's go more into this, shall we?
It's been a while. How have you been? I'm not even gonna lie, that sounds about right.
Somehow, my profile got reported for being underaged. But, of course, this missing stair will deny that.
I never made a video with your face in it simply because I respected you. You know, every time I see you, you're talking about your indigeneity or how you suffered from abuse.
It's so obvious you would have to not want to see it to not see it. I never stitched a video of your face because I respected you. But every time I see you, you're only talking about your indigeneity or your abuse. Come on, y'all. Come on. This is the same person that said.
Hey, I need you to know that black women also suffer from depression. With that being said, the only reason why I even called you out is because you were claiming to be an advocate for some kind of mental health, but you were also telling your enemies to themselves.
Number one, I've never claimed to be an advocate for mental health. And also, I am a black communist. Guess who my enemies are? Yup, you guessed it. They're Yahtzees. But let's let this missing stair continue what they have to display.
Men only? 20,000 people hit me up. Close to 9,000 of them are women, especially black women. Why men only?
Well, as Jason said earlier, they thought I was an advocate of mental health. And the space I was inviting Jason to was a space where men can engage in talking to each other, in a space designed for men to unpack their bullshit. But Jason was so afraid to do that he leveraged women against the idea of it. But here is why I wanted to invite Jason to that live in the first place. Because I said this to them.
Came from the dirt, I emerged from it all without a stain on my shirt. You can blame my old earth for the shit she instilled in me.
Now I can admit that was wrong and still simultaneously not feel bad about it. Because I didn't just start off there with Jason. This had been 6 months of him harassing me over the fact that his white supremacist friend who accused me of disgusting shit got ran off the app, and he was upset about that. He even admitted it, and it's in previous videos if you want to go see it. However, as missing stairs do, they will change the narrative, well, to benefit them and leverage other marginalized communities. In fact, include them when they had nothing to do with it. My issue with Jason did not involve black women or women in general. My issue with Jason is that he plays the I care about women, I care about social justice on one end, and then leverages his platform to consistently punch down when he can. Now, let me show you something else. What Joey was he trying to make a video about? Well, you guessed it. It's Joey Helpish. Because Jason doesn't see anything wrong with what Joey did. Missing stairs are going to support other missing stairs. Hey, remember this one?
Close to Jason because you have lied so much on both of us.
Supports the women who claim that I sexually assaulted 75 people on TikTok. The man that supports the person that claimed I sexually assaulted 75 people on TikTok.
No, they're close to Jason because Jason helps this person weaponize their privilege against me. And he's been doing so, just like he's been doing with his white supremacist friend, Carly, aka Purple Cabbage Woman. In fact, you will find a few missing stairs around Jason. Here's Ronan the librarian, and anybody familiar with them should know exactly what I mean.
Are being circumcised. Dude, did you Google this at all? Because, like, if you would have just looked up rates of circumcision, you would have found out that they've been declining since the 1970s. Like, people are just literally...
You can choose to get circumcised.
Here's another missing stair known as I Definitely Overthink, who's had an issue with me for some reason, but never has addressed me directly. In fact, in that video, they not only blocked me, but they changed the narrative of my argument. It had nothing to do with circumcisions being in decline. It's the fact that in 2023, it is still an issue of the lack of body autonomy when it comes to this. But because they blocked me, they won't ever get any pushback on that directly. So they can just spread this narrative that I was just against women's autonomy and an anti-choice arm, MRA. These people consistently run number 6 on the board of the 25 rules of an obstructionist, but we're going to call it the 25 rules of a missing stair, the 25 rules of call-out culture, the 25 rules of a social vulture. Now, we have create rumors, right? We got the hit and run. We got the play dumb. We got the make it an enigma. We got the fit facts to a new conclusion. We got the create bigger distractions. We got the call for reinforcements and emotionally antagonize. As a matter of fact, this whole board is full of everything they've done. I don't give a fuck how long it takes for me to point out that this man and everyone surrounding him and all who support him are exactly the thing that marginalized people need to be concerned about. That missing stair. Because eventually it will happen. And when it does, I won't expect your validation. I've been right on all these content creators for my entire duration on TikTok. It is so obvious. The only way you could convince me that you don't see it is if you are an abuse sympathizer or someone who displays huge amounts of predatory behavior. The only reason you could be in that man's comment section while he's giving the most disingenuous apology about referring to someone as doll and someone else's dude and then claiming he didn't know that it was the wrong thing to do because he saw a song from Good Burger that was gender neutral. I'm a dude, she's a dude, we're a dude, you're a dude. Like, when was Good Burger fucking released? Like 15 years ago? Society has evolved since then. Well, some of us have, because if you're still falling for the social media performance of caring about marginalized communities while they leverage their channel to support white supremacy and then play aloof as if that's not what they're doing, and then they push someone doing the groundwork to having a poor reaction, even though I don't feel bad about it because all of the nuance involved. If the worst they got from me is telling them to get themselves out of here, and that's the thing they're leveraging in this conversation, well, that just lets me know how much of an insecure, small little man they are. And it lets me know that they have to avoid me. But avoid me or not, I'm still going to keep exposing them for who they are, a missing stair. And it couldn't be more clear. See you when I see you, Jason.